Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have a new faction down in the underworld. It's called Tinkertown, not Stinkertown. And we are going to be making a team for the event, doing the quest, showing the troops, all that good stuff, doing the horde quality, horde level, all that good stuff. And, yeah, show this team. Also making a team with no mythics, probably. Most likely. No legendaries as well, we'll see though. Pretty sure no mythic, no legendary team for this event should be possible. And we'll get as far as we can. Got a little bit of a late start. It's like 7:55 a.m. Still got the 7. We still got the 7, so I'm alright with that, I guess. And we'll get started here shortly. Tinkertown, where Tinker Dwarves dwell. We're gonna pay that little 4,000 gold. Hopefully you got 4,000 gold as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, continue. And we'll get started with the quest, and then you want to do your horde level and quality. You don't want to go straight into the faction event. You don't want to go straight to buying, you don't want to start in the event before you do the main quest, your horde level and quality, all that stuff, because then you're not going to get as much rewards during the event if you don't level up your horde quality. And you won't have as many stats if you don't level up your horde level, so let's see, I think I'm good over here. Don't have to actually go away today. What up, Ian? Ian's been here like 3 days in a row. He's been the first person to comment 3 days in a row. What a beast. Ian's a beast. Alright, we're just getting set up here. Let's start with the quest. As we were traveling just north of the Great Fire Rift, Spark Grinder suddenly got very excited. I hope my phone doesn't blare out. Still getting set up here, but I'm trying to not, like, stop. I can smell oil, greasy oil, lovely oil. Can you smell it? No. And gears. I can feel them turning. Steam, too. I don't think I'm going to do voices during a live. It's too much pressure. So, okay. I'll try to make it a slightly different. Follow me, you'll see. There's something nearby. Something nearby. There's already a typo there. A little bad writing. They need an editor. There, something nearby. Follow me, you'll see. There, something nearby. There, something nearby. Lead on. Sorry, I just had to emphasize the mistake, because that's the kind of a-hole I am. Alright, let's see here. Still clickety-clacking on my phone and computer while I'm trying to keep it going, though. Follow Spark Grinder. Explore Spark Grinder. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep. Alright, what are we going to do for a team? I guess you can just use whatever for this. I would just use your Rowan team, Good old Rowan, I think, we'll be able to do it. But I'm going to change to a different class so I can level up something. What should we level up? New factions, nice. I hope a element class, that'd be sick. I didn't even think about that. Good point, Chaos. What if it was an element class? I don't think it is, because I think there would have been more of a fuss this week. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? I don't think factions have classes, though. But maybe some of the troops are elemental or whatever. Anyway, let's see. Poking on my phone here, sorry. I need a class that I need to level up. What am I going to do? Let's do Warden. I've been doing Warden and Stormcaller lately. If I need a green storm or whatever, I'll use Warden. If I can use a yellow storm, I'll do Stormcaller. So I'm going to do Warden. We're going to use a Rowan. You can use this team. Black Manacles, easy to get. Brown, purple, purple mastery. So you always do brown first. That's how you get Mount Crusher. Then once you get Mang with red, switch to purple. You can get Black Manacles. It's a nice weapon that devours and works okay with Rowan because it doesn't block its mana. And you have your Mirage Queen starting them with half mana. So let's get us moving. I know y'all probably didn't come to see just the quest, but I want to get the quest done, and then we'll show... I think it's going to be a fairly easy faction event. If the colors are yellow and red, which I think they are, you can just use your finesse or your ferocity. So there you have it in the first 5 minutes of the video. If you're TLDR, then use your finesse, triple finesse, use your triple ferocity, go get this faction event done. And that's what I'll be doing later on. That's my no legendary, no mythic team. Elite Gaming says Mountain Crusher Tesla ×2 Holy Saint Astra with Titan class. There's another way to go for good old comments in chat. We'll always give you more teams if you don't like mine. You don't like the traditional Rowan? Did you see those bots? How exciting, how wonderful. The ones I smashed? So advanced, amazing. I need to get one and take it apart. Okay. I wonder what makes them tick down here. Steam? Oil? Some kind of strange inferno volcanic energy, I'll bet. Right? That was cool with the voice. That last sentence. I'm not saying the voice is cool one. How now I can hear the gears, can you? Not really. There is something nearby underground in a valley, maybe? Interesting. I need to find it. Its creator must be a genius. Settle down. Come on. The things we could learn. Very well. It's like the same voice. I don't care. Beep, boop, smash. Let's go. Blue Rowan. And I don't even have my medals on. Let's go put them on. Just in case. I don't want this quest to get all of a sudden hard. And then people are like, why are you using a team that's not one-shotting? There's our medals of guard. Okay, get out of here. Tinkertown. Stinkertown. Beep Boop Crush. Let's go. Quests aren't very long. It'll be over shortly. 3 more minutes at max. And then we'll do our faction, our horde level and quality. You don't want to just go straight to the faction. I used to make that mistake, like in my very first new faction back in the day. These bots, they were so intricate and so strong. I was almost squished. I must find the inventor. Do you think he's a dwarf too? I'm sure he is. It'll be so exciting. A great meeting of the minds. Should I be scared? Probably the Spark Grinder Man. There it is. A city of tinker dwarves like me. Oh dear. We have to go down there. We have to meet them. I'm not sure. It'll be grand, stupendous. They're my brothers and sisters. Maybe. We'll sing songs and create robots and blow stuff up. I can't wait. Enter Tinkertown with Stinkertown. Stand still. Prepare to be captured. Ooh. Is that the legendary troop? The guy that rides in the mech? With the storm, that red-yellow storm that everyone's talking about? I was thinking putting it with Jarl Firemantle, man. What up, Robson, my man? Robson always drops by. Always. Just like Elite Gaming and Ian Wright. Everyone. King Tink commands you to stop. What up, Bishop? Let's get it. I'm getting this quest done. First thing you should do. I don't care what anyone says. This thing open, fully exposed. Oh, the hydraulics. Those ride-on bots, how superb. Yeah. Could their creator be this tank with steam whistle they mentioned? Possibly. I bet it is. I can't wait to meet him. They tried to kill us. I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. Everybody loves tinker dwarves. If you say so. If you say so, bro. Alright, I've calculated a path where their king should be. Okay. Why? I bet he makes me his royal inventor on the spot. Wow, that's a hard sentence for me. And the things I can learn from him, too. We'll see. I haven't felt a tingle like this since the time with the spouting and the lightning storm. Let's go then. Approach the king. Tink Steam Whistle. What a manly name. That's a super manly name right there. Tink. Tink. What up, Thunder Cougar Falcon Bird? My guy with the rented name, but it's awesome. And you didn't even have to tell me that, though, you know? Like, I wouldn't even have known. I don't watch that show. I think it's cool. I've seen it before. Well, I never. How rude. Indeed. He didn't even want to talk about I know, right? I wanted to show him the plan for Giga Carnex 3.0. You what? I know, I perfected him this time. Cats beware. Come on. Losing my enthusiasm for that. Good thing it's over. And here's some deals that you should just ignore. Probably. I never even look into those deals, so if there's a good one every once in a while, I'm sorry, but I'm free to play. I'm free to play, Cinny. Totally free to play. I don't think there's any other channel on anywhere that's totally free to play, has never spent a dime on the game. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. I'm probably the only one. Only one that's never spent a penny on this game. So, I'm one of you. I'm one of the people. Oh, my bad. There are new factions, not kingdoms. Yeah, I was wondering what you was talking about. I thought you just meant the troops. Maybe the troops are elemental. Yeah, we ain't getting a new kingdom for a long time. I think the last kingdom, what was it? Somebody say it. It's on the tip of my brain. I could go look, but I don't want to. We gotta do some things here. Let's upgrade our horde level and quality. And people say I do this wrong, so don't do it exactly as I do. I just well, you can't really do it wrong, but for me, I just, you know, make it 100%, using the least amount of treasure possible. I'll start with the big ones. I've heard you should start with the small ones. I just don't care. But either way, make it to 100%. 25, 75. You're supposed to use as much of the crappy treasure as you can, I think. Let's take off, maybe I could do that, I guess. I don't, you know, I don't have any sacred treasure. How do I? I'm trying to think here. Let's go let's go to the event first before we do the horde level and quality. So do the quest first. Open up the kingdom, the faction. Then go to the shop, I think. This is the way. This is the best way to do it. And you buy here. You're gonna get some treasure. So this will be helpful to your horde level and quality. So far we're getting crap. You're probably going to buy up to the weapon like you should, usually, if you can. I know it's not possible for everyone. King G City's here. What up, man? Strontium Wolf. Good morning. Oh, a good Phoenicia team is good here. Yep. Maybe try an Anarok team. Someone mentioned Tesla. Dust that old card off. Yeah. I know, I do the same teams too much. But I also let you guys just suggest teams at the end, and I just do your teams. So I think I do the best of both worlds. There's no reason you should, you know, sometimes you don't want to just screw around. You just want to get it done. That's how you should play Gems of War. Just get it done. Most of the time. What am I doing? So I bought up to the weapon. Here's the weapon. Deal 38 damage to an enemy. If I have a mech, first eliminate 30 armor from the enemy. Conjure an Electro Storm. Okay. At least it conjures an Electro Storm. And before I fight, I really want to get my horde level and quality. I guess I could open portals and get all the troops. That would help us with our treasure. We have Detectobot. Give all other allies a quarter of their mana. Create 7 red gems for each enemy with full mana. There's a 15% chance to self-destruct. Detectobot, that's the rare. Okay, so let's open some more. Gotta get the legendary. Here we go, second try. That's what I'm saying. It's not that hard to get legendaries in the underworld. That cost me 400 shards. Tink Steam Whistle. Give 26 armor and life to all allies. Boosted by red gems. Summon 1 to 3 Tinkertown bots. Conjure an Electrostorm when my turn begins. So we got Tink Steam Whistle. Smashobot. Explode all red gems. Deal 27 damage to the first enemy. Boosted by my armor. There's a 15% chance to self-destruct. There's a bit-do-do-do-do-do-do. Destructobot. No, I didn't read this one. Deal 28 damage to an enemy with a 50% chance to deal triple damage. There's a 15% chance to self-destruct. They're all single target. Not a big single target fan. But there's all the troops. Back to this. It's 30, 50, 70, 90. I don't care. Let's just keep this moving. We got Horde Quality 2. What the hell is an Electrostorm? Strontium Wolf Electrostorm is red and yellow, both fall. Instead of just like a yellow storm or whatever, a dark storm where purple falls more often, this will be yellow and red. So both. I got plenty of blue treasure, and I got plenty of purple treasure, so I'm not really too worried about this. 30. I'll get a little quicker here. I'm just trying to get my quality to 10. That's pretty much it. And my horde level to a good level, like 100, 111, whatever it may be. Oops. There we go. Make sure you have a 100% chance. You don't want to waste that treasure. Though we were experimenting with not getting to 100% on meddling troops in a previous live stream. I don't think I put that out to everyone, but what up, Patrick? Yeah, I like that Madness Storm. Yep, Madness I think is blue and purple. I never use it, but I think it's blue and purple. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. Lazara, that's the Lazara's Lair storm, kinda. At least it came out when that faction came out. Alright, I'm out of yellow or legendary. Let's do some epic. 25. I might have to do 2 of these. There we go. Just make sure you do 5 treasures to get to 100, whatever that is. You want to use as much of the crappy treasure as you can. So if you're using 5 pieces of treasure, then you're doing it right, because you're using as much as you can of the crappier treasure and still getting to 100. That's how I see it anyway. That's how I see it anyway. The more crappy treasure you can use, the better. So I'm using 2 epics, but I'm also using 2 ultra rares and a rare. And I'm at 5, which is perfect. Lyra, pain in the Azara's Lair. The faction only in that delve is terrible. Yeah, like pure faction. I still haven't really done much pure faction. I know what it is, and I've done a couple, but I'm almost there. I'm almost ready to start doing pure faction. What up, Tim F. Bruce? Tim F. Bruce is here. We're doing our horde quality. We just got it to 10 out of 10. That's awesome. Now our we get 4 times gold, 2 times souls, 2 times glory, 2 times ingots, 3 times delve chest level. That's the best part. 3 times delve chest level. Now I need to get this to, like, one... Let's see. Whenever the magic stops, like, going up... I usually do 111. 111. So now I'm just going to throw as much good treasure at it just to get it done. So 5 of those. We're trying to get to 111. As soon as this thing stops, let's go. Come on. Keep it going. We're almost there. 20 minutes in. Still haven't done the event yet. But you gotta do the quest. You gotta open up the faction. You gotta take a look at the troops, the weapon. Do your horde level and quality. There's a lot of stuff you gotta do beforehand. We're doing the new faction, Tim F. Bruce, Tinkertown. Auto-destroy effect sounds not good. If they don't got additional summon effect, yeah. I agree. I didn't think anything here was too great. The Electrostorm is the highlight. And only thing I can think of is like maybe Jarl Firemantle. I'm just gonna do 5. We get to 112. Oh well. We're at where we want to be. More stats. More treasure. We're good to go. So now we can start with the event. New faction assault. Delve the uncharted layers of Tinkertown for epic loot. And let's get going. Let's see what we got to work with here. Base rarity. We have Amnesia, Amarok, Aquaticus, Arachnean Weaver. So far, Aquaticus, Arachnean Weaver, decent. Somebody might use that guard's avatar. High King Iron God will be good deep. You can use yellow and red, like I said. Ketris the Bull is a good delving troop. People like Mistralis. I don't know if she's super scalable. We could use Phoenicia to blow through the early ones, like someone had mentioned. Tina 9000's not bad. She kind of slows down later on, though. We got Zul'Goth, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. Zul'Goth. Divine Ishbala's not bad. Divinia. Somebody said Holy Saint Astra. Jarl, I think with the Electrostorm's going to be interesting later. Not for this right now, but you got King Bloodhammer. Luna's not bad, like early. Queen Titania. Quillen's here, so Quillen and Divine Ishbala are here. You got Sir Quentin Hadley. Tesla. Miraji Queen. So, it's looking like a Phoenicia team for me. Yao Gui, you got Yao Gui and Queen Titania. You could do something with that. Just pointing out good troops for if you guys want to do something different. You know, if you're super early in the game, there's Elwyn for you. Gargoyles, just do a pair of gargoyles. Is always fine with Mountain Crusher. And Gimlet. Yeah. So, anybody can do this one, man, because you can just get 2 gargoyles. If you don't have them, go down and get them. Marilith's not bad. You can use Marilith really early, get through a bunch of the early ones. Ragnagor, not a bad mana generator. Useless delve troops, weapon, everything. Yeah, it's just something to do. Something new to do, man. Electrostorm is the biggest news, I think. Somebody might figure something out. Tuliao's here. Tuliao, not bad. Just naming off some troops you guys can use if you don't like my stuff. I'm probably just going to do the Guardian troops, to be honest. Either, you know, probably Finesse. You got Egg Thief and Cedric. So you could do Egg Thief, Cedric, Skeleton Key. You'd probably have to figure out something for the Greed, though. Yeah, your Guardian troops, obviously. All you know, Ferocity and Finesse are available. So I might start out with, I don't know. let's just do finesse. If you don't have the Nimbus bow, you can just use anything, whatever. Ferocity, if you don't have finesse for whatever reason, you can use ferocity. But this is probably what I'm going to do. If you don't have the Nimbus bow, there's something... Let's see if I can find you a replacement. Anybody know a replacement for the Nimbus bow? You could use Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good's fine. Whatever. Aberroy, this, you could use this crystal. Anything's fine. Black manacles if you want. Doesn't really matter. The 3 finesses are like the whole team. You could use freaking bronze lock pistol, whatever. It's just that Nimbus bow is the best one because it goes with it. But there's some other ones. Someone said that there is a... Is it Emerald's Tear? No. Maybe. No. Blue and green. Anything that would create yellow would be nice. But let's just get going. I want to get as much done as I can. Which means I should probably be using my Phoenicia team, but I want to show you guys something you can use. Which, the Nimbus bow, you know, use whatever. You could use your Mountain Crusher there, and it'd be perfectly fine. It's all about the finesses. Useless to... Hey, Cindy, where do you acquire gargoyles? Down in the underworld, Hall of Guardians. So you just throw Chaos Shards at the Hall of Guardians faction, and they're not even, legendary, I don't think. They're easy to get. Ferocity, Mountain Crusher, Ferocity. Used to level 200, then ran out of sigils. Yeah, see? King G City? Right there. You can do that right there. Or, with the Ferocities, you can use the Shaman class and the Rage Reaver. And that works really well, too. Maybe we'll switch between the 2 of them here. So we need double yellow. Double yellow plus green. No, that's not what we want. Double yellow plus purple minus brown. Minusing a color we're not using. Plusing colors we are using. Class, you have to use Stormcaller with this one. You have to use Stormcaller. It just needs to be fully traded. You don't have to have it to level 100 or anything. It's not that hard. Because it has a storm at the start of every turn, which helps finesse do its thing. Because finesse, if there is a storm, gives 6 mana to all other allies. So I should probably wait to use this team until we're a little bit further in, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I need to change my medals, but let's lock the team in. What up, D-Rock? Just using some finesses, ferocities, just so everybody can use the team I'm showing. But there is a lot of good troops that you can use with yellow and red. So early on in these events with the finesses, you just really want to match yellow and shoot them off. We didn't get any though, but because they're strong enough to just do this. And the enemies are yellow. That's even better. Because the finesse deals double damage to yellow enemies. So even better. Oh, I forgot to change my medals again. Doesn't matter this early. But finesse deals double damage to yellow enemies. And this faction is yellow and red. So we just need yellow early. Got our enchant on. Doing that's going to get another one up. And then you do that. So I don't see how it could get too much faster other than clearing in one shot with Phoenicia. But Phoenicia is a mythic, so I did not want to do that. Do by treasure multiplier order, guys. Yeah, Bishop, gargoyles are in Hall of Guardians. Throw Chaos Shards. And, let's see. So just match yellow. Your finesse will get up next turn, shoot it off. It'll get another one up, and then shoot it off. That'll get you through the early battles. let's just keep it moving. I'll switch my metals between the next level. So 1.2, 1.15, and 1.25. So we're going to go 1.25, the highest multiplier. So find yellow. Here's yellow. Shoot your finesse. And shoot your other finesse. Later. Should work for everyone in the game. There should be nobody that doesn't have finesses. It's a common troop that you get from just being in a guild. That's all you gotta do. You can make your own guild and get them. Almost no excuse. Nimbus bow, not a problem. Use something else. What was that other weapon, D-Rock, that you said that you could use with the finesse team? I forget what you said. Just for people that don't have the Nimbus bow. Because the banner is double yellow, purple, minus brown. Double yellow, purple, minus brown. And I forget what the weapon was, but there's another weapon you can use that's not Nimbus bow that's a little bit better than like a mountain crusher. There's the boss. We got a gold room and we got a regular room. So I'm going to go to the gold room first to get that extra gold. Class is Stormcaller. You have to do Stormcaller. Just fully trade it because you need that storm. Yellow storm, which gives if there is a storm, give 6 mana to all other allies. And then if you have them fully traded, which you should, give 4 to all skills on all Strix allies with matching 4 or more gems. So you're getting 12 to every stat every time you get a extra turn. This will come into play later on when we're not just one-shotting. And this is a Strix, so this counts. It gets more stats. It also gets the mana. It gets everything. So if you make yourself a Stormcaller, you get to benefit from all that. I'm just going to take this yellow instead of that blue extra turn because I want to do this. Get this over with instead of taking a blue extra turn, screwing up my yellow, and we'd still be fighting right now. Not the boss. Let's go here. No problem, Patrick. Yeah, Stormcaller, triple finesse, Nimbus bow. If you don't have Nimbus bow, just use Mountain Crusher, EOE, whatever your favorite explodey weapon is. Reflection of Good. Philip, hey Sinny, greetings from Austria. Joining your stream while playing. Yeah, thank you. I love when you guys do that. We all can play together. We're all getting this faction done. Let's get it done. There we go. Treasure rooms in this delve, yeah, I saw. I'm not the best guy to tell you, like, is this the new best farming delve? I'm kind of done with farming. I've got enough chaos shards that I don't need to farm anymore, but my delve guide from, my delve guide's still good. Worst case scenario, if this is the new best gold farming delve, well, City of Thieves is still the second best. So it doesn't really matter. Take some yellow. Shoot your ferocity off. And then shoot another one. 3 treasure rooms. Ooh. Alright, I went and got Gargoyle. What would you say is a good team for it? So, Mountain Crusher. Gargoyle. Gimlet. Or whatever. Something that starts empowered and makes brown or explodes or something like that. I think Gimlet is the one that people use. But yeah, Mountain Crusher with Titan. Gargoyle. Gimlet is a decent for delving. 3 treasure rooms in this faction could be used as a farming if City of Thieves is too high. Yeah. Yeah, maybe be cautious with how far you go. I don't know. I'm just getting it done. This is what I do. And I'm showing people how. If you think that maybe this is a good gold farming or whatever farming delve, chaos shard farming delve, then I don't know. I would just stick with City of Thieves. It's a really good one. And I'm pretty sure that I've heard that City of Thieves is so good that it would be hard to get any better. So even if this is better, it's just a little bit. So I don't think it's that big of a deal if you just go ahead and do it. You can always do it on 50. That's the good thing about the new thing they did where you can... It's not new anymore, but the thing they did a few months ago where they made it so you can still do level 50 even if you're on level 500. That way, if you go ahead and complete this, you can still do level 50. It's not that much harder than 20. You get a little bit less, yeah, maybe. Is it a little bit longer? Yeah, maybe, but not by too much. Alright. So that's level 20 down. I'm going to go switch out my medals while I'm in between. Get to my nishas. If you got nishas, go ahead and throw them on there. If you don't, then do what you can. And let's keep it moving. Maybe we'll switch to a ferocity later on, show you how that works. I just want to get in a little bit. I want to get the easy ones out of the way. Okay, any yellow, here it is. Any yellow early on, just take it. And then you're going to get up. Bang. Almost couldn't be faster. Unless you're Phoenicia. Really just want to get this done quickly. D-Rock's doing it to 500. Nice. I'm almost there, man. Like, y'all know how I've been rocking. I got my Dawnbringer. Then I got my Zul'Goth. Then I got my 3 Nisha medals. Now I'm just looking for that next thing to do, and it might be Purifaction. It might be. I'm kind of in between. I'm like taking a little break off of doing all that. Just playing the game. Ooh, didn't kill. Might be Nimbus Bow time. Shortly. Even with the Nisha medals on? 1.5. Can't get any better than that, so we'll take it. That's cool, D-Rock. I might think about it. Because I'm really almost there. I'm pretty much there. I might as well start doing them to 500. But definitely not today. I got on super late. Oh, let's see if our yellow still works here. Let's see if our one-shot still works. What the heck happened? Oh well. Let's see. Nope. Dang it. Alright, well. We'll just have to start using the Nimbus Bow. It's alright. That's what it's for. Strodium Wolf says, Warrens gives you 3 green-yellow trait stones per delve. The only delve that does that. Keep City of Thieves at 20 for the X... For the X1 bonus, not the times 0. Oh, times 1 bonus, not the times 0. Okay. Alls I know is City of Thieves is the best delve to farm. So... And the Warrens does give you trait stones at the end. I have 1,000,000 of those trait stones just because I did it so much. Alright, Carmine boy, good job. Famine's the best apocalypse troop. That's not to say that it's that good anymore. It used to be a really, really good troop, and I've seen people lately actually using it. But, still decent. Still a decent mythic. You can't poop on it. You can't poop it. Nobody's gonna poop you for getting Famine. So Famine is good. So every time we take an extra turn, we get 12 to every stat, which makes these stronger. Remember, they do double damage to yellow, so if you have a choice between an enemy that is yellow or an enemy that is not, go ahead and cast it on the yellow troop. Treasure multiplier order gets you more of everything, just slightly, so it's kind of like doing your adventure board every day. Sometimes it's not worth it, but if you get into the habit of it, it's a good habit to have, to do that treasure multiplier order. That's what I like to compare it to. Your adventure board. Sometimes, like yesterday, there was two minor trait stones on the freaking adventure board. I'm like, man, this sucks. But the day before, they gave us like a bunch of gems or whatever. So if you had skipped that one day, you would have missed out on like 100 gems. But then the next day it was like minor trait stones. Like, man, this ain't worth it. My guild will reach top 400 soon on PS4. That's good. My guild keeps falling. We're number 19. I'm not gonna like when I have to say that we're not in the top 20 anymore. We used to be top, I think at one point when I joined, they were like number 11 or 12 or something on PS4. And I've been in this guild for like 2 years now, and they just keep falling. It's very slow fall, it's not like a quick fall. But now we're down at 19. I've never, like, I don't put much into that, but I do like to say that I'm in a top 20 guild. So if they ever fall to 21, I don't know what I'm gonna think. I do my share of trophies, I would say. Even though there's really no reason to care what, you know, where you're at with that. As long as you're getting events done, getting some legendary tasks, everybody's contributing, doing guild wars. As long as all that stuff's going on, it shouldn't really matter if you're top 20 or not. Extra turns giving me stats here. I'll show an example the next time I think about it. Of the stats going way higher each time I take an extra turn. I've shown this team so many times, but you gotta think, you never know when somebody new is here and they haven't heard things you've said. Like, hey, go check out my delve guide. There's an 8-part delve guide. If you need help with delves at all. The first one's about farming, the second one, horde level and quality, the third one's how to do deep delves, the fourth one's like how to do events, the fifth one's like how to do pure faction. Everything you need to know about delves in that guide. And I even redid the first one, the farming one, and it was the Warrens, now it's City of Thieves. So the first one's a little dated, the part 1, but that's why I redid it in like part 7 or something. So when I type in my name on YouTube, Sinnycool Delve pops up, so I know people are searching it. That makes me happy, because I definitely didn't type that. Sinnycool Delve. Okay, so we're about done with level 30 here. Let's keep it moving. Maybe we'll switch to ferocity just for a little bit. I want to keep using finesse for now. I should hit the yellow troops. I'm a stupid idiot. Not a big deal, though. If you have a choice, make sure you hit the yellow. Like so. That way you can do double damage. Killed 100 troops. I wonder what my guild wars is today. I think it's like purple. What's guild wars today, D-Rock? And what's that other weapon besides Nimbus Bow, if you're listening? I remember you said something. It was like, I'm not sure. I could look and find it, but it would just take time. I don't feel like sorting through all the weapons. Do you ever just rewatch your videos days or weeks later? My videos? Usually when I rewatch my own videos, it's usually at least... Usually when I rewatch my videos, it's usually the first day or the second day. It's never... I don't really go back and watch them like weeks later. I know that definitely the audio has improved a little bit over time. When I very first started on YouTube, I didn't even have a mic, so there was absolutely no commentary. Then I upgraded to the free mic that you get with the PS4, so it sounded like crap. So I understand if you go back to one of my super old videos, not even super old. I just got this mic less than a year ago, so if you go back to a video from exactly a year ago, it probably doesn't sound that great. But there's good information. And even now, this thing, I need one that cancels out like background noise or whatever. I still need an even better mic because I know you can hear the PS4 sometimes. Somebody said it was like a main sound or whatever. People complain about the audio. That's like, if you have any kind of channel with any kind of following, you're gonna have people complaining about the audio unless you got it 100% perfect. Red Guild Wars today? But yeah, people are always gonna complain about the audio. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay. I got Sycorax, Megavore, and Stonehammer. Are they any good? Sycorax is good, Megavore is good, Stonehammer not so much. A lot of people use Sycorax, a lot of people used to use Megavore, and nobody uses Stonehammer. You could definitely use Sycorax, that's for sure. I think the best one out of your mythics there is Sycorax. You got them in the right order, basically. Sycorax, then Megavore, then Stonehammer. So if you're going to make a team around one of them, I'd put one of your best legendary troops with Sycorax. He's basically a troll that can do 2 different colors or whatever. Or what... You know what I mean. I still haven't used Sycorax that much. I've used him, but not a ton. But he is good. A lot of people use him. Just sometimes it's better to use just a regular troll, because they cost less mana, and they can do the same thing pretty much. You see how it's still one-shotting yellow? Well, everything, but... Deal double damage to yellow troops here. Sycorax is like a support troop. So there's not really a team I could say, like, hey, this is a Sycorax team. Because usually... you're trying to find a mana generator for your damage dealer, and then like people, okay, then use Sycorax. But people usually don't make a team around mana generators. They usually make teams around the damage dealer. So I can't really say what a team is for Sycorax, but anytime you need a bunch of mana. Aw, shit, missed an extra turn. What am I doing? Yellow. And... almost done here. Here's the extra turn. Okay, check it out. Check out the first Finesse's attack. 78 attack. 112 armor. 146 health. We're gonna match this extra turn. Well, this extra turn. And, watch his, stats. So, 78 attack. It's gonna go up to 90. Boom, 90. Everybody's. All the Finesses went up to 90. Boom, 102. Still my turn. Boom, 114. Still my turn. Magic goes up too, so 100 magic. 103 damage. So that's what's good about these things. That's the third trait. The gift of finesse, or whatever it's called. For every Strix. So even my hero's getting those stats. Here they're both 115. This is a blue room. 3. Green room. 2. Always do the lower room first when they're tied. Just to get more treasure. You're gonna get your multiplier up for that 3 room. Instead of getting your multiplier up for that 2 room. It's like a venture board. Just make it a habit. It's not that big of a deal if you don't do it, but if you make it a habit, then you're just gonna, you know, do the right thing all the time instead of just some of the time. Okay. Shoot at the yellow troop. There we go. Yeah, those are, you got a good couple mythics there. Megavore strips, eliminates armor. And, it used to be decent early, when it first came out. People used to use it for, like, delves and whatnot. And it has that 8% kill. that instant kill on its third trait, I think. So sometimes you could take a bunch of Megavores somewhere with their 8% instant kill and try to do like really hard stuff with that chance to instant kill, but it's really not the best way to do things. Like if it's your only option, it's a fun way to try to clear like super hard stuff with the instant kills, but you pretty much need multiple Megavores and it's not really feasible. And there's other things you can do that would be way better. What up, the gamers unit? Good morning, man. Bishop Cole. Alright, Cindy, I gotta hop off for work. Y'all have fun. Alright, Bishop, man. Have a good day. What is today? Friday? Happy Friday. At least it's Friday. Hopefully you're off tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do today, too. I did pretty well yesterday, so I got a lot of stuff to do today, which is a good thing. That means money. What up, September Blue UK? Yeah, we're having a good morning. Only thing bad about the morning so far is I got started a little bit later than I wanted to. But that's not... There was still a 7. There was still a 7. And that's all I cared about. But I would have loved to have started at like 6 a.m. or something. But yesterday I did a 4-hour live stream for Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I didn't do one Wednesday, so I was kind of pooped. I woke up extra early to do that. Sorry, audio check there. What up, Hagere? What up, Hagere? Doing the new faction. Tinker Stinker. I don't know why I want to call it Stinker Town. That's like a 5-year-old joke. I'm like 5 going on 30. Stinker Town. Hello, Hagere. Was there for 3 hours 45 minutes. I know, man. Appreciate you. D-Rock's back. I thought I had a question for D-Rock. Now I forget what it was. Oh, I think somebody answered it. I was gonna say, what Guild Wars is it? How many trophies you're doing per week approximately? I don't know, man. Like 1,000 something. We can check. Use Tesla or guard avatar might be quicker. Yeah. That's true. That's true. You could use Tesla. I went over all the troops that people could use. I just showing them something. It's not everybody has guards avatar. Tesla's a legendary. I'm trying to do a team with no mythics, no legendaries. People seem to like that when I do teams with no mythics, no legendaries. And Tesla's a legendary, and Guard's Avatar is a mythic. It would definitely be quicker. You can also use Phoenicia. Wow, nice new faction in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Do I got like the wrong thing up or something? Sometimes when I put up a live stream, it has like the stuff from the day before and I have to change it. Is it still calling this Final Fantasy VII or something? Because I could see that happening. It is what it is. We got plenty of people here, so I'm not worried about it. It's good? Alright. Just making sure. You never know. I'm easy to trick. You guys could say, there's no audio, and I'd have to go check in on it. Because I've had that problem before. We got green and yellow. What a... That's nice. Yellow extra turn. Watch the stats, remember? Look at that. 64 magic. 76 magic. Nice. Come on. Stupid frog. I like that frog, though. Ergo Proxy, what up? Higure says, I think the Legendary and the Ultra Rare Troop are good in this faction. I didn't really like any of them, but the Electrostorm might be fun to try to mess with. So I might I might try the Legendary with like Jarl. For some reason, that seems like a good idea to me. For some reason, just because he makes yellow and red, and then the storm's going to be falling yellow and red, and maybe you can make some sort of looping team. Maybe get like a quick start with something, and then have 2 Jarls and the Legendary to do the storm. And maybe you could loop. Maybe you could loop with it. Maybe it's the new Gobtruffle. Probably not. Try to hit enemies with the most health here, or yellow. Yeah, Guardians are awesome, because anybody can get them. That's the best part. And then they're scalable all the way. You can go all the way. You just meant that those 2 teams are kind of good, but not useful much. Yeah. Now, I bet you everybody's going to be using Guard's Avatar, or Phoenicia, or Tesla. But my thing is, those are Legendaries and Mythics. If you have Legendaries and Mythics, you probably already know what you're doing. Especially if you have the Mythics. Probably already know what you're doing anyway, so you don't need my help. What did I just do? Oh, I'm gonna take my tribute. That's what I was doing. I did that on purpose. 1.35. I just been not really. EOE. Yeah. That's what I was saying, man. I was just making sure there wasn't another weapon that, like, made yellow or something that was useful with this team. Like, Nimbus Bow makes yellow, that's why it's awesome. You can get extra turns off of it. Look at all that attack. Taking fools out. So this is maybe not the fastest. I mean, Phoenicia could probably blow through this quicker. Guard's Avatar, Tesla, for example. But Phoenicia is a mythic. Guard's Avatar is a mythic. Tesla is a legendary. So that's my reasoning. Would we be going faster? Yeah, probably a little bit. Probably go a little bit faster, yeah. But how many people out of... There's 35 people here. How many people you think have a Guard's Avatar out of those 35? And then all the people that watch after the fact. Could be up to 1,000. You know? Maybe only 100 people have Guard's Avatar. Maybe only 200 people have Phoenicia. Maybe only... You know? Here we go. D-Rock says, Doomed Crossbow, Zool, Scurvy, Sea Dog, Drowned Sailor on Tidecaller. He says, Archer with Green, Storm for Tauruses. Yeah, man, I know what you're trying to say. We're speaking the same language. Scurvy, Sea Dog, and Archer. Let's see. Let's see if, let's just do this. I think we... Nice, Always use the Nimbus Bow on troops that aren't yellow. Just so you can use this on yellow. Just for a little bit extra damage. Double damage, not a little bit extra. Double, which is a lot. But yeah, new faction, all the troops kind of stink. The pet's kind of cool. The Electrostorm's kind of cool. But that's about it. Getting all the rewards for finishing the event's kind of cool. And that's what's up. I don't think anything in this, unless we can figure out something with the Electrostorm. That's the only possible way I think any of these troops will be meta. Somebody figures out something with the Electrostorm somehow. That's the only thing that they got going on that's worth thinking about, really. Probably not right now. I don't know, man. I might to Gamers Unit. Am I going for the pet? I could. I'm almost there to where that's my next thing. Is just getting Delve pets, getting Pure Faction done. I might to Gamers Unit, because we're going to be playing for quite a while today and quite a while tomorrow. So, we might actually have the time to do it. We might get it done. We'll just see. I'm going to try. How about that? I'm not going to, like, say I have, you know? I'm not going to make myself do it, but if we're far enough. Probably should have shot Finesse there. That was stupid. Hagere says, Archer's trait is 15% skull damage is lethal, whereas Tinkertown troop has 15% self-destruct. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just however far we get is how far we get. I'm not, like, stressing about it. It's nice to do it with the potions. That's like in my Delve guide. That's what I say for Pure Faction, is that you should wait for an event to do it. Don't go down like when it's not an event and try to do Pure Faction down in the underworld with your 3 turns, you know? You should probably just wait for the event, because the amount of time it's going to take you to do that 3 at a time with no potions is probably the amount of time that it's just going to come back around as an event anyway. So you might as well just wait for the event. Unless you're hell-bent on just getting one done and you know that it's not coming around for a month or two. Because there's quite a few. I mean, whatever one we just had is probably not going to come around for a while. But they do them on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday. And then when they're new, of course, on the whole weekend. But it's usually how this game is. Like, when something comes out, that's the best time to just get it fully maxed out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, says the Gamers Unit. May I get brief story of this faction? It was Spark Grinder, and he was going to fight the boss. You know how it is. They got, usually a troop going to look for the boss. That's what it always is, if that's what you mean. I did it at the beginning of the video, so if you want to go check out the quest, I kind of did a voice. Like, at first there was no voice. It turned into some, like, half-ass voice, and then I kind of got a little bit more into it, and then I, like, kind of got out of it. So, kind of half-assed the voices for the quest. Because, you know, it's live. It's one thing when you're pre-recording something, you can go be super goofy. But when there's, like, a crowd of people watching. It is just that my Xbox is 60 kilometers away. Oh no. Yeah, it was just Spark Grinder. D-Rock says, I use Iron Wave 3 times Megavore sometimes. So, whoever had Megavore earlier, there you go. That instant kill, probably. Treasure multiplier order. We'll probably stop around 10 a.m. because, that's when Tacet's gonna start, and I don't like going up against him. Just out of, you know, respect and, whatnot. Just my thing. I just found out how good this Sycorax is. I'm using him with High King Iron Gut and Earth's Fury, and it's amazing. He generates mana for all of them. Yeah. Sycorax is pretty good. It's definitely a top half mythic. A lot of people have been talking about Sycorax lately. It's probably a good B tier. B tier, something like that. Which would make it like a top 25 maybe. Which is good. I mean, there's like how many mythics now? Like at least 60 something, probably way more. I'm probably guessing how many M&Ms are in the jar. I'm guessing like 100 when there's 1,000, but there's at least 60 something plus mythics. And he's definitely in the top 25. Why'd I shoot the yellow troop? That was stupid. The other good thing about this team is that it gets all beefed up, so it's hard to kill. Every time you take an extra turn, you get armor, health. So, plus there's if your first one dies, there's another one right behind it, getting all that too. So they pretty much gotta kill 4 beefy troops that are getting more stats every time there's an extra turn. So it's really safe. It's kind of like Gobtruffle, where Gobtruffle just infinitely loops, and that's why it's safe. September Blue says, I smoke 20 Sycorax a day. Yeah. Smoke them if you got them. Gary says, these dwarf are indigestible by hiking Iron Gut. Too bad. Aw, man. So there's indigestible troops here. Well, that stinks. You can always curse them with Mirage Queen. I think Mirage Queen can be used red. She's red and blue, so maybe throw Mirage Queen on there with your team. But you'd have to curse them to get that trade-off there. Then you could devour them. So that's what people usually do when there's indigestible troops and they still want to use High King Iron Gut. They usually throw a Mirage Queen on the team. Or some sort of stunner. #1 stunner. I wanna get rid of that Valraven there. Come on. 1 health. Legendary troop of this faction is Dwarf. Yeah. Yeah, Mirage or Fiend Fire, says D-Rock. Definitely Mirage is what I usually see. Okay. And then she'll start any elementals with half mana too, so could be yellow. Alright. Then there's 1 troop left here. You get to do like all your hits on the 1 troop, so that's always nice. And we're on level 60. Almost 70. EOE for the win with HKI. There you go, another option. Essence of Evil is another option to get rid of that indigestible. Let's use some bow, get our stats up here. Oh, I didn't even get an extra turn. Nice. Oh well. Hit the guy with the most health. Is Shield of Urskaya, Guard, Avatar, and 2 legendary troops of this faction is best team for Guard Avatar? Sounds like you'd have mana problems with that team. You probably want some sort of empowered mana generator to go with it. I'm not sure exactly what the legend... What does he do? Is that him? No, that's not him. Here he is. Give 24 armor and life to all allies boosted by red gem. Summon 1 to 3 Tinkertown bots. Yeah, he's not doing any kind of mana generation. Yeah, but it does it slowly. You want something like quickly. So I would like take 1 of the legendary troops out. You only need 1 storm anyway. and put something else in there that's going to do quick mana generation. Whether it's empowered or starts with 75, like Harpy Mage maybe. Just one off the top of my head that might not be the best, but maybe put a Harpy Mage on that team or whatever, something like that. Non-yellow troop. So we can use the finesse on the yellow. Check out the stats. Check out the stats. And I think we can probably kill... Oh, that was close. I was hoping to kill that. Now we can do it. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, Harpy Mage. I'm trying to finish this thing. I don't think I even have to... I don't even know if I have Guard's Avatar. I probably do. What do you want me to try? I don't like try. If I try it in a delve, man, it's gonna lock me in. Cause what if it's, you know, it's hard to try teams in delves because then it locks you in to that delve, and you have to use it no matter what. So you can't really like screw around. Normally I would for sure. We could try it outside of the delve. Somebody could probably tell you if it's good or not, though. Shield 2 Teslas Astra more faster than your team. Yep, that's probably true, but like I was saying, we're doing team with no mythic, no legendary. No mythic, no legendary. 2 Teslas, that's 2 legendaries. And you're probably right, it is faster, but that uses 2 legendary troops. Good morning, Jeff. No one's saying this is the fastest team. It's just a fast team you can use with no mythic, no legendary. So, that's what I'm going for. Not going for speed run. If I wasn't on live, I probably would use something like that, though, yeah. Or Phoenicia, Guard's Avatar, Tesla. Keep mentioning it. What up, Amelia? And what up, Shinichev? You are not wrong, but I have my reasons. If I always went just for speed and meta, like I was saying, how many people here even have Tesla? And how many people that watch after the fact are gonna have Tesla? I mean, it's not hard to get a legendary like that, but 2 legendaries, that's a little bit harder, you gotta admit. 2 legendaries, that's a little bit harder. You gotta get lucky and get that legendary, then you gotta get lucky and get the same one again. But yeah, I never put in the title that this is the fastest team ever. Bring it on with your teams. Bring it on. Bring it on. Show me teams that are faster than this. I never said that. Oh, silenced. Nice. Tesla has got her job back, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and use Tesla if you got it, yeah, obviously. That one we pointed out as a pretty obvious one. Guard's Avatar, Tesla. I'm sure other people will be using that later today. But those are mythics and legendaries. And this is almost as good, and it's not. So, that's my reasoning. Oh, la 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 la. That is my reasoning. Boom. The Gamers unit has one Tesla. Plus, I'm leveling up Stormcaller. Are you getting class experience while you do that? It's good to get class experience if you can. You're getting like 2 times right now in the delve. Just one of many reasons. I'm probably gonna need some extra turnage. Get a little extra stats. Your weapon very hard to get. Yeah, and I said that you can use Mountain Crusher. You can use a lot of stuff. Mountain Crusher, EOE, Reflection of Good. Mountain Crusher is like super duper easy to get. So easy. You can get it like in the first 100 levels of the game. And you can also get these Guardians in the first 100 levels. But yeah, Tesla is really hard to get. It's a legendary. Alright. Double damage versus yellow. There's yellow troops here, so that's nice. Dash Nash. Yeah, no one ever said I was trying to do the best team ever. So, we're going for cover the most people that can use it. So, covering the most people here. Anyone can use this team, whether you're level 200 or level 1200, you can use this team. We can get Tesla in this week Soul Forge, right? Yep. Yeah, you can go get her in the Soul Forge. That's a good point. Very good point. Usually not recommended to get legendaries in the Soul Forge, but it's not a bad one. No one would poop it. No one would poop it if you did. Because it's not bad. It's a good one. But, what else is in there this week? I think Infernus, right? So, Infernus, probably slightly, better to get than Tesla this week, but if you don't have enough, then yeah. Not a bad choice. Definitely not. I should have used my finesse. What am I doing? What are those? Alright. Tesla, the poor man's Rowan. Except you cannot use her here. Shield of Urska, Harpy Mage, Tesla Rowan, and Astro Leprechaun are my... Yeah, you can't use Rowan here. If Sentinel level 40 hero is used, he deals 200 extra skull damage for 1,000. If Sentinel level 40 hero is used, he deals 200 extra skull damage for 1,000 shield, right? I don't know for sure, like off the top of my head. Sounds okay. Jeff says, got here late. Do you recommend buying up to any tier in the shop for faction assault? Yeah, buy up to the weapon. If you can. I know it's like telling somebody to go buy a Mercedes and you don't know how much money they got. Or whatever, a foreign. Go buy a foreign. But yeah, if you can, if you have enough gems, you should always buy up to the weapon because it's going to be a while before it's in the Soul Forge, and then it's going to end up costing you diamonds. Then you won't be able to get that Tesla. Because you won't have the diamonds because you had to buy the weapon. Have to use so many gems lately after update. Yeah, that's true. We can use Tesla, right? Yep, you can use Tesla. Tesla is a legendary. Tesla is a legendary that you can use. The whole point of my video is no mythic, no legendary. Is the only reason I'm not using it. I would probably be using Phoenicia first, as far as I can go, because I like her. And I got 3 Nisha medals and everything. But yeah, Tesla, Guard's Avatar. Phoenicia, Tesla, Guard's Avatar. If you don't want to use the Guardian troops for whatever reason, they're slightly better. Tesla, Guard's Avatar, slightly better than these commons. The legendary and mythic that you got, those are slightly better than these commons. The legendary and mythic, Tesla and Guard's Avatar, yeah, they're slightly better than these commons. I do not disagree. How is this team? Tina 9000, Shield of Urskaya, Quillen, and Harpy Man. That doesn't sound bad. All good stuff. And you got a fast start. Quillen's gonna change brown to skulls, And purple to red, right? Yeah, I don't see that. Sounds okay. Let's switch to ferocity just to annoy a couple people. You can also use ferocity. Ferocity. Another common troop. Finesse is a little bit better than ferocity. And you would use the Rage Reaver. Or, you know, whatever. Use Mountain Crusher, Reflection of Good. It's not that big of a deal. The weapon is not that big of a deal. The class is you know, a bigger thing than the weapon. The weapon does help because it gives extra turns and whatnot. But Shaman is a Taurus. And so are the ferocities. So you can do some sort of double red, blue or brown. So double red, brown minus purple. And here's another team you can use. Same concept, except for not as good. Slightly, just because the ferocity doesn't give mana to each other like the finesses do. But you can use this too. Cause Tina does attack plus 50% armor as skull damage. Hey Cindy, what is 3 troops you are using now? I'm either using 3 finesse or 3 ferocity. They're the guardian troops that you get for just being in a guild and opening chests. If you're not in a guild, you have way bigger problems than the new faction. Trying to show teams with no mythic, no legendary that can go all the way. These common troops, ferocity, finesse, these common, you know common, it's the lowest rarity. These can go all the way to 500 if you want. So anybody can do this. Yeah, they build stats. Yeah, that's why they're the second best guardian. Ferocity's probably the second best guardian. Because you can pair it with Shaman and the Rage Reaver. Every time you get extra turn, you get more stats. And then look at all this red, all those extra turns, all those stats. So same concept, in case you don't have Nimbus Bow. Look, there's another weapon you can use, it's Rage Reaver. So if you don't have that super rare Nimbus Bow, you can use Rage Reaver. And if you don't have that super rare Rage Reaver, you can use Mountain Crusher, which is really super easy to get. You know, just do Brown Mastery for a few times. I think they even lowered it, made it easier to get. You can't devour blessed troops, right? Yeah, I don't think so. You really can't do jack to blessed troops. I hate blessed troops. Yeah, you definitely can't, because I remember trying to do a speed run and the stupid thing was blessed. Kept getting on my nerves because it would keep blessing itself. Go bless yourself. Yeah, I'm sure at around 10 a.m. there'll be a lot of mythics and legendaries going on if you know. For everybody that wants to use Tesla or Guard's Avatar, which is perfectly fine. I like using the Guardians whenever I can, because everybody has them. If you don't have them, you got other problems. You got way bigger problems. You need to find yourself a guild. That's super important. We had a guy in the chat one time that was like really hesitant to get in a guild for some reason, and I know how it is. Because I remember feeling like that when I first started, but you really have to. You're pooling resources together. You're pretty much handicapping yourself if you don't get in a good guild. Yeah, people having Zul'Goth will definitely use Zul'Goth here 100% if they are fast. Yep. For sure. Zul'Goth, Phoenicia, Tesla, Guard's Avatar. These are all high-level meta troops that high levels will use. When I make a video, I'm assuming not everyone is level 1250. So I'm trying to appeal to the most people. I'm not like saying anyone's wrong at all. You're correct. Tesla's probably the best thing to use here. A good guild changes everything in this game. Yep. 100%. That's when I seen the biggest change in the game. When I got in a good guild. Hagari says, I am not having any mythics, you said. Yeah. And I think I'm going to change it to no mythic, no legendary. I think that's even more impressive. That you can beat a level 500 delve with no mythic or legendary. Hold on, guys. I'm back. Yeah, we could try other things if you want. I like these are fun for me. I like using the Guardians. It's fun. Define a good guild. A good guild is subjective. So whatever you're doing in the game, you want people doing the same thing as you. So if you're just playing every once in a while and la-di-da, giving a little bit of gold here and there, then get in a guild where people are doing that. If you're doing a ton, you're doing as much as you can, you're giving 1,000,000 gold every week and all that, then get in a guild that matches that. Basically, get in a guild where there's as many people as possible doing as much as you're doing. You want to get in a guild, you know, that matches your output. The name of the bow was Nimbus Bow. Strodium Wolf says Amarak Fire Troll EOE with Sun Spear for the Devourer. Steven says Sinnycool was the name of the bow. You mentioned Nimbus Bow. Stephen Orr, the common one. Common bow I mentioned. I don't remember mentioning a common bow. Good team, Strodium, yeah. Amarak Fire Troll, EOE with Sun Spear. I hear people in my chat a lot, and they're always like, man, other people are always using mythics, they're always using legendaries. I can't get nothing out of the video because that's all they ever use is mythics and legendaries. So I hear those people, and I try to like do a little bit in the middle there, you know, for new players and for high-level players. High-level players can use this team too. I'm one. I'm 1250. I'm using this. It's going fine. We're only at hour 28 right now. And I did the quest. I did the horde level equality. I took my time at first. 20,000 seals a week is an indicator that your guild is good. 40,000 seals says your guild is great. So many bonus perks come from your guild. Yep. You get stats, you get tons of keys. That's how you get mythics and legendaries. I started getting way more mythics and legendaries once I got in a good guild. Because you get so many more keys, you get so many more chances to pull those cards. So, but you get more gold. Even though you're putting more gold in, you come out the other side with more gold. Because they're finishing all the events, giving you all the rewards for all the events, all the guild tasks that you do. You're going to come out ahead. Even if you're giving a bunch of gold to your guild, you end up coming out ahead. We're on level 90. Level 90. Make sure to hit a like, guys. Would really appreciate it. Don't know how many we got now, but I can probably check. I like to do this for fun sometimes. How many likes do we have? 21? That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get that to 30, though. 41 people here. I know we can get it to 30 with 41 people. We could probably get it to 40. I say at least 30. See if you can do it. Appreciate it. I know how it is sometimes. Sometimes I turn on a video and I just put full screen on, and then I forget about the like. Then the video ends and you're like, oops, I forgot to hit like on that. Then you don't want to go back and rewatch the video just to hit like. So I usually do that first thing. If I know I like the person and I know I'm gonna like the video, I usually hit like as soon as before I even hit full screen or anything. I just go ahead, give it a like so I don't forget. Because it also helps you like remember what videos you've already watched. Because if it has a like on it and you hit like before you watch it, then you know, hey, I already watched this video, I hit like on it. I mean, you could go in your history and see that stuff, but you don't know, like, what if you only watched a little bit of it and you want to watch the rest later? So only hit like on stuff you already watched. And then you can track what you've watched. Okay, Cindy, I want to support other good, lonely YouTubers of Gems of War, so bye. Alright, Hagare. We'll see ya. I don't know who else is on right now. Who else is on? I know Tacet's going to be on at 10. Unless he went on early for whatever reason. That would probably, I know Loot Wizard's been live streaming lately, but I didn't see him on when I... Holy crap. Go away. Yeah, I still got the default ringtone. I'm getting a new phone. Alright, Hagari, we'll see you, man. Petri, then I'm in the wrong guild. I grind 2 to 5 hours in all of the events. I'm in the top 5 and I am at level 298. Yeah, definitely be with people that match your level of output. Don't get stuck in a guild where you're doing the most. If you're in a guild and you're doing the most, you need to get in a different guild. Unless you're like in the #1 guild. You could always do better. You're just carrying people on your back. You don't want to do that. Even if it's a couple of your buddies, you're just hamstringing yourself. Let them, like, try to find another guild and then get them into that better guild. Don't just stay in a don't be a big fish in a small pond. I'm on PS4. Unless you're talking to Petri, which you probably are. Alright. 1.15, 1.2. Yeah, Petri, maybe you can find a guild here in this chat. You can also go to Gems of War forum. There's a Gems of War Reddit. You can just shout it in global. If you need a guild, you can find one usually. At least try something different. These are working pretty good. These ferocities. Petri is on PC. There's always guilds looking for members on PC. I don't think you'll have any trouble. Go to Gems of War forum. I think they have a specific thread for people looking for guilds. And they have guilds on there looking for members. I got lucky. The way I found my guild was, I was in a guild with this other guy. The other guy was, like, kind of my buddy, and he was really good at the game. And he said, hey, man, I'm leaving. I'm going to a different guild. And I was like, oh, man, that sucks. Where are you going? And he said, you know, I'm going to Bats Out of Hell. And I was like, can I go with you? You know, do they have an open spot? And that's how I found my guild. My buddy was moving guilds to better himself, and I just tagged along. So if anybody in your guild is ever leaving, ask them where they're going. If you're looking for a better guild, that is. If you're already in a good guild, at some point you should probably be loyal. I'm not downplaying loyalty, but don't put yourself on crutches just to be loyal to like one guy you don't even know in real life. Steven Orr's on PS4. Yeah, me too. Trey says, love my guild. I do wish they'd up the requirements a little bit more, though. Yeah, that's how I feel. I like having a guild leader that's going to kick people out that aren't doing anything. I hate being in guilds where people are just doing nothing and are allowed to do it for weeks and weeks and weeks. That's the worst thing ever. You don't want to... There's nobody in my guild doing that. If anybody does that in my guild, they get kicked, and then we get somebody else within a week. So that's what I like about mine. They don't let people just sit there and have excuses for weeks on end. But they're understanding if... They're definitely understanding if you have like something going on for a week or two. But they're not going to let you go and disappear for 3 weeks straight with no excuse. So that's what I like about mine. The guild leader's really good about paying attention to who is active and who isn't. And this guy hasn't done... This guy's done his requirements, but he hasn't participated in any events. Or this guy's participating in the events, but he's not doing the requirements. Or this guy's been gone for 9 days. Like, they'll send you a PM, and they'll make sure, like, hey, what's going on? You don't... What's the reason? They're not just going to kick people without, like, trying to reach out. So that's what I like about my guild. I always talk crap about it, but there is reasons I stay in it. Like, they keep the trash out. They don't let people just leech. There's nobody in there, like, saying, ooh, use Tesla or you suck. Like, there's nobody, like, there's no a-holes in the guild. Yeah, I wonder if somebody else is streaming, because we did drop off, like, a little bit. Let's see. I don't think I'd be able to even look right here. Yeah, my phone's all messed up. I can't even... Guess we'll see after the fact. So I thought Tacet wasn't coming on till 10. And I was gonna end by 10, just out of respect, but... I might have to get out of here sooner, actually. Red. That makes me want to check. Because, that would probably get on my nerves a little bit. Even though I didn't schedule mine, so I guess I can't really talk. But I did tell everybody I'd be here. There we go! Let's see. Subscriptions. Cordoc, what up, man? How are you today? Appreciate you being here. I appreciate all you guys. A lot of people dropping in every single day. It's been super awesome. Oh yeah, I don't see anybody that I watch up, so I guess whoever else is live streaming doesn't really matter to me. Alright. Just checking. Because I would shout out like Loot Wizard or somebody if they were live streaming. Because that's my guy. Loot Wizard's my guy. D-Rock's back. D-Rock the Savage. Excuse me. So what would be the typical Tesla team here, guys? Maybe we'll do that if I have time. Just to appease the masses. Or the minority, whatever you want to say. What would be the stereotypical Tesla team? To be honest, I'm not a big... I always went with like Rowan, and I went from Rowan, then I went to Phoenicia, so I skipped over Tesla. New Storm hype, says Eric. Yeah, we got that red yellow. Maybe we'll mess around with it tomorrow. Today I just want to get as far as I can get with these no legendary, no mythic team. But tomorrow, I'm going to be back tomorrow. And we can do other things tomorrow. If you guys want to suggest teams, you want to see a Tesla team, you want to see a guard's avatar, Mountain Crusher, Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. Oh, Tacet. Yeah, I know. I seen it put out a super early video today. He probably feels some type of way that I get on super early and do live streams. D-Rock says, Shield, 2x Tesla, Drowned Sailor, Tide Caller. Strodium says, Shield, Harpy Mage, Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. So there's a lot of little combinations you can do. I'm probably going to forget all those by the time I'm done with this, because I just started a new one. I can't change. I'm going to try to go all the way to 10 a.m., guys, but if I have to mute up and bail on you, I'm sorry. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, consider joining, all that. Faceless One left a super chat, and I haven't got to thank him in person yet. I kind of feel bad that I didn't even, it doesn't even tell me. It's so dumb. PS4 live streaming sucks. It don't even tell you when somebody does anything. And that's the whole incentive. People want to like see their name fly across the screen in fireworks, you know? And then have me like shout them out. But on PS4 it doesn't even tell me. And then I can't do all that. So wish I was live streaming on PC. Be much better. Then I could do all that. Because I want to. Like, Chris says, hello Sinnycool, is it better to level up the Horde before playing the new faction? Yes. For sure. Gives you more stats. And more treasure. I always do that. If you rewatch this video, I show how to do it in order. Like, you want to do the quest first. You know, open up the faction, obviously. It's 4,000 gold. Open up the faction. Then you want to do the quest. Then you want to get the troops, like throw chaos shards, get the troops. Then you want to do your horde level and quality, because... Well, no, hold on. Let me do this in the correct order, sorry. You want to open up the faction. Then you want to do the quest. Then you want to buy up in the shop. So whatever, however far you're going to buy in the shop in the event, buy to the weapon or whatever, because that'll give you more treasure and stuff. And then you throw chaos shards to get the troops. Then you do your horde level and quality, because then you're going to have a little bit of extra treasure from getting the troops, from buying up in the shop, la-di-da. So then you do your horde level and quality, then you do the event. So the event, you want to make sure you do all those other things before you start. Don't just jump right into the event as soon as it pops up on your screen. You got to do a little bit of preparation if you want to do it correctly. And earlier we showed the triple finesse, now we're showing the triple ferocity, but you can also use Tesla, Guard's Avatar, Phoenicia, like all those meta legendaries and mythics if you want, if you got them. If you got them, smoke them, you know? You need OBS. Yeah. You could just live stream from PS4 remote on PC. Yep. I think I need like an Elgato or something. Xpalder says, I found your videos very useful. You have no idea how much you help me. I appreciate when people say that so much. You get the odd troll here and there, but you also get people that say stuff like that, and it really makes me feel good. I've had a lot of that lately. Because, you know, it's not just like, I'll just have this video right now on this live stream, and this is... I have 300 Gems of War videos. I think, to be more correct, I have like 250 Gems of War videos. So if you need anything, just type it in on my channel and it's probably there. I don't know anybody that has more than that besides probably Tacet. Just the remote play app, that's how I started. But I appreciate you, Xbolder, man. I like when people say stuff, even if it's obvious, like even just saying a kind word like that really helps keep me going, you know? You get people in here saying, why aren't you using Tesla? It's faster, you dummy. And then you got people like you that bring me back. Bring me back. And I see the comments, too. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. It's been kind of weird lately because it's been a live stream. So I can't, like, I'm obviously responding with my voice instead of... So there hasn't been as many comments because everybody does it while I'm live streaming, so obviously. And then if you really want to get a comment answered, make sure you, when I put out a video, try to do the comment, like, on the first day or the second day. Because once I put out another video, I'm more paying attention to that new video and the comments on there. So it's harder for me to respond to, like, a video from 3 days ago when I have, like, 10 comments from the new video. So just a little tip there, if you want to get a comment answered, try to leave it as soon as possible after the video drops. Because that's when I'm out there, usually an hour or two after the video. I usually don't do it right away. Oh, geez, Louise. I just died. That's no big deal, though. Just the remote play app, that's how I started. Capture card is far superior, though, for, yeah. If it involves any kind of stability, man, it's not gonna happen for me. Oh, we lost a troop, guys. It got, like, insta-killed, though, so no big deal. It's not even gonna hurt us, really. We got all these ferocities. Finesse is slightly better for, it's just gonna be, like, finding red now. It's gonna be difficult. If we can just find, like, one little red. Come on now. Oh, we're enchanted, so we'll be fine. Here's an extra turn. And we're good. So no big deal there. Even if you lose your hero. Patrick, LO Cinny, you are the best. Honestly, I only really watch you for your comedic relief. Your videos have helped me since day one. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. I try. All I can do is be real. And whatever comes out, you know? Whether it should be said or shouldn't be said. Sometimes I probably shouldn't say some things. Oh, geez, my dog's barking. That's probably not a good sign. So I may have to mute up here shortly, guys. I'm trying to see. How far are we? Level 110. We got stage 9 rewards, so vault key, 45,000 gold, orb of chaos, 3 mythic ingots, freaking orb of growth. But we're more than halfway through. Using the guardians, common troops. So that's what I would suggest using. You could start in the very early ones with Phoenicia if you want. Then you can move to a Tesla. Then you can move to a guard's avatar. You can go that route. Or you can do triple finesse Nimbus Bow. Or triple ferocity Rage Reaver with Shaman. Finesse uses Stormcaller. Ferocity uses Shaman. Finesse uses Nimbus Bow. Ferocity uses Rage Reaver. I got just text all over, dogs barking. I might be short. I might be short for this live stream world here. Should we try to do one more? It's true. Before I go into any event, I check Sinny, Loot, and Tacet to see what they did first. Yeah, Patrick, that's what I'm talking about. I like how you didn't. I like how you said the triple threat there. Started a finesse run and forgot to set storm class. Aw, man. Yeah, make sure you put on your Nisha medals. Make sure you have your Stormcaller fully traded. Hopefully you have the Nimbus Bow, but the good thing about this team is it doesn't matter if you have the Nimbus Bow. The Nimbus Bow makes it better. But you could use Mountain Crusher, EOE, whatever. Man, if I try to start another one, I'm afraid. So put that Tesla team one more time. Let me see. Somebody was Tesla. Tesla, Tesla. Would you say drowned sailor? Drowned sailor. Mountain Crusher, Tesla ×2, Holy Saint Astra. Okay. Well, since you were the first one to say something. Mountain Crusher, Holy Saint Astra. For those of you that have Tesla, here you go. Holy crap. Give 31 life and armor to all allies, create a light storm, and enchant all humans. Mount Crusher, Tesla ×2, Holy Saint Astra. Deal 8 true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. And you said Titan? See, I won't be able to level Titan. That's one downfall. But if people want to get through it, Mount Crusher, double Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. Banner probably good on the banner actually. Double red, brown, minus purple. That's probably fine, right? So here you go. I need to change my medals, but I'm gonna lock in the team. If you want to do Tesla, I put 2 different teams with no legendaries, no mythics, all the way up until now. So there's your double Tesla. You probably want to cast this for first, right? Armor. Just to get her up. And there you go. So still 2 casts, just like early Finesse was doing. But it's 2 casts deep, so that's really good. Triple guards. Yeah, let's see if we can blow through one more with this team. Titan. Missed the first team. Stupid work. Can you run it real quick? It's a triple finesse Nimbus Bow. It's actually finesse, finesse, Nimbus Bow, finesse. You gotta use Stormcaller fully traded. And yeah, that's the team. D-Rock says shield 2 times Tesla, drowned sailor on Tidecaller is fun. Yeah, I said Petri. Finesse, finesse, Nimbus Bow, finesse, Stormcaller fully traded is a must. Swap 1 Tesla for Harpy Mage, says Strodium. That's the bad part about doing these delves like this with suggested teams, is once I lock it in, I can't change it. So I gotta run with this the whole time, you know? It seems to get up pretty quick, though. There's a Mountain Crusher there. And then the second one gets up, and there's your... If you got 2 legendaries, you know? That's the only thing I was saying. I never said, like, my team's better. All I said was, you gotta have 2 legendaries to do this. 2 of the same legendary. You gotta have 3 legendaries to do this. Holy Saint Astra is a legendary also. So you need 3 legendaries for this team. But it's good. I wish I could swap anything right now, but you know how the delves are. They make you stick with what you came in on. Probably shouldn't do this, but ooh, that's still nice. Still nice damage there. I don't even know if you need a Holy Saint Astra right now, but I'm sure you will later. Okay. 1.3, 1.3, 1.15. Let's go here. We'll get this one done, then we'll have to probably get out of here very shortly. I might push it up till I have to eject. I bet you I could kill him with this right now. Instead of casting Holy Saint Astra. Right now it is doing work. Doesn't need... Yeah, Harpy Mage early on would probably be a little bit faster. just because you don't even need the Holy St. Astra, but you will need it eventually. You could probably swap Holy St. Astra for Harpy Mage. Oh no, you're starting with 50%. My bad. I'm an idiot. That's why. Surprised somebody didn't correct me. It's the 50% start, you dummy. Now I see. 1.2, 1.15. That's the one thing, you know, I can't know everything off the top of my head in Gems of War. It's a hard place to be. Like, you have a channel, you try to be an expert, but you're not, you know, you're not exactly. I'm just good at the game, you know. I'm not ever claiming to be an expert. I'm like more one of you guys than Einstein genius meta with a overflowing gold and gems. I'm more like one of you. So, you know what I mean? I'm closer to being one of you guys than being a super meta genius with overflowing gold and gems. You know? I noticed too quick. That's kind of my thing with this channel. Like, I'm trying to be like one of the people here, one of you guys. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I use all mythics and I got everything is fully ascended as soon as it comes out, and I just like what same problems as you. I got the same problems. I try to remember how it was back in the day when I needed souls and gold. I couldn't even open all the kingdoms because I didn't have enough gold. I am said super meta genius. Eric's a man of the people. Or I am, whatever. No, it's good to have people like that around, obviously. D-Rock's one of those, that's definitely not a, insult. It's like, between like a free-to-play and a person that spends money. Like, both, neither one's wrong. Neither one's wrong, but there's some people that are free-to-play. There's some people that pay money. I'm a free-to-play. I've never spent a dime on the game. I'm probably the only channel in existence that's never spent a dime on the game. So, if you've never spent any money on the game, then you're just like me. We're like each other. I'm one of you. I'm one of you free-to-players. I've never even like got the armor that's $50 to pay for the game. Like, I'm a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate, man. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. It's like you're one or the other. So the same with the other. You're either a bougie meta, which is not a bad thing, or you're one of the people. I need those high-level players because they're super smart and good at the game. They help me out, and then I try to help everyone else out. And I'm not that bad at the game either. I'm pretty good, I guess. What we got here? Wow, 0 gems. Let's explode 0 gems. That sounds like fun. Now we can do it. Oh, I guess we might as well do that. And then that. Boom! Yeah, let's go for 40 likes, y'all. 39 people, I don't think it's possible. Can you do it? Is that literally impossible? Let's see what we got. 29? Oh, did somebody take one away? What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? At least there's no dislikes. I thought that one guy was gonna dislike. I'm the most hated Gems of War channel, too. So I got a lot of names on my belt, you guys. Here it is. I'm totally free to play. I'm the most hated Gems of War channel. I'm only on PS4. I try to be a man of the people, not a super meta bougie. And what else? Oh, I'm like #1 on the leaderboards for PS4, for console really, for speedruns. Because everybody else is on like PC, they're using a mouse and a keyboard, and they're using a mouse and a controller together, and PS4, probably one of the hardest ones to be on, because you don't get to take your tribute wherever you go. You have to move your freaking D-pad to match gems. You can't even, like with the mouse, you get to just go straight to it, point at it, move it quickly. With the PS4, you gotta clickety-clack around with the D-pad. 32, bro. What's that? Oh, we got 32 now? Yeah. Keep it going, y'all. If you like the rants. You're only hated because you're on PS4. And I think it's probably the crap I talk. I talk a lot of crap. I think it's because I have a ranty S-talking mouth. So what'd you guys want to do? You wanted to try it with the Harpy Mage? Troops. I was gonna do all this tomorrow, you guys. I was gonna do the hey, put your team in the comments type deal tomorrow. So if you want to come by tomorrow, you guys, it's gonna be same time, around between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. I can't say exactly. Definitely before 8 a.m. Eastern, I'll be on. D-Rock says Sinnycool is awesome. D-Rock's awesome, man. Artless Arts on Twitch. Check him out. You can do a double gargoyle, too. Don't forget that. Let's run through the troops again real quick. Alright, you got Amarok, Aquaticus, Arachnean Weaver. You have Guard's Avatar. You have Ketris, High King Irongut. If you guys like Mistralis, I'm not a big Phoenicia for the early ones. There's Tina for some early ones. Zul'Goth, obviously. Cedric, Skeleton Key, Egg Thief is there if you want to do some gold farming, just no greed. Divine Ishbala, Divinia, Gorgatha, Holy Saint Astra, Jarl Firemantle, I don't know why I'm saying him. King Bloodhammer. Someone disliked. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for clicking. Luna for early. Quillen. Queen Titania. Queen Titania and Yagwe. Thank you for whoever disliked. I appreciate it. Thank you for interacting with the video and making it go out to more people. Tesla. The Miraji Queen. You know, Yagwe, Queen Titania. There's lots of different troops you could use for this. There's lots of different teams. Lots of good combos. Just like the Cedric Egg Thief Skeleton Key. Elwyn for early on. Gargoyle. Gimlet. There's so many red yellows that you could use here. Like, besides, like Marilith early. So many. The ferocity, the finesse. So nobody can say like this is the only team you can use. There's so many that you could do. Yeah, 2 times Ketris, 2 times Gargoyle. What were we gonna do? Just a Harpy Mage in there? A to Z. Yeah, I love when they dislike. It used to get to me a little bit, but now it's like totally doesn't affect me. It's actually a good thing. A dust storm. So that, is that what you're thinking? Maybe this. Before I hit go on it, is that what we want to do? I might have to dip here soon, y'all. Marco Anchev says Harpy. Yeah, they don't know that just hitting anything on the video helps. So whether you like dislike an ad or hit dislike, it just all helps. Because anytime you click on the video in any way and interact with it, it just helps. So that's like having 32 likes. Might as well. Alright, is this the team? Let's try this. Somebody suggested that we instead of doing 2 Teslas, do a Harpy Mage. Which everybody's gonna start with half mana, so let's give it a try. Alright. I know one or two people that don't like my channel, like specifically know their names. Oh wait, actually there's more. I know like 4 or 5 people actually, by name, that don't like my channel. And they like have me on notification just to leave dislikes. It's so sad. I wish like they would have a better life. I wish they would, you know? I wouldn't wish bad on people. It's pretty sad. I really wish they would just get a little more going for them. I don't know what I just did. Whoops. To follow me around leaving dislikes, I just wish they would do a little better. Wish they would do a little better, because I don't do that to anybody. I'm not going over and disliking people. This has got to be the last one, because it's 10 a.m. Sure, Tacet's about to start, if he's not already, so I would shout him out, but he doesn't shout me out. But I still like him. He's cool. Oh, what are we doing here? Selecting an ally? Okay. What am I doing? This seems about the same. This is probably better for early on. You got that explosion going back and forth. That's nice. That way you can definitely get that Tesla up again. That's cool. Alright, what do we got? 1.2, 1.2, and 1.15. Let's go with the lower room if it's the same. We'll just finish this one, then we'll be out of here. Appreciate everyone. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We're going to do some more. We'll probably be more interactive tomorrow. Because early on I was just doing the Guardians, and that was it. Yeah, he's definitely coming on, and he said 10 a.m. He usually goes late. If you know Tacet, it's a good strategy though to go on a little bit later than you say. That's a YouTube trick. You tell people you're gonna be on at 10 a.m. and then you come on at like 10:15. That just gets a bunch of people like waiting for it. That way when you start, you got like 20 there instead of like 3. So just a tip out there, if you guys have a YouTube channel, a stream or whatever, just say you're going to start at a certain time, and then always start like 15 minutes later or 10 minutes later. That way you build up. That way when you start, you have at least 5, 10, 15 people there, and you don't have like 0 or 1 or 2. Because when everybody starts their live stream, everybody has 0 when they start, you know? Unless you say, hey, I'm starting at 10, and then you don't start till 10:15. Then people start waiting because they know that you're coming on soon. And then once you get on, you have immediate at like 10 instead of a 0. Conjure a dust storm, then choose an ally and explode 42 gems with their mana colors. Yeah, you should. That's a good one. Alright, Petri, man, thank you for dropping by. Tomorrow, we're on tomorrow morning. Same thing. We're going to be doing this. We might do Guild Wars, too. I don't know. We might do Guild Wars, too. I don't know why I did that. Should probably be doing Mountain Crusher, Harpy Mage, till I'm blue in the face. Yeah, that's a trick with live streaming. If you have some sort of viewership, you know, if you have a little bit of people that you know are going to be there, one way or the other. Like, obviously, if you're just starting out and you don't have people waiting on you to live stream, you know, like... But if you know that there's going to be at least 10 people there, and you say you're going to start at 10 a.m., it's a good little trick to just start at least a little bit late. That's a good thing. The only probably good thing in the whole world where it's good to do something late is live streaming. Because everybody's like, oh, he's supposed to start at 10. Let's go see if he's on. And then they end up just waiting. And as soon as he gets on, you know, he'll have more people than a normal person would when they start out. Which is a good thing. Everything's about optics. how stuff looks. So if it looks like you have a lot of people on there, then more people, you know how it is. Monkey see, monkey do. If a song becomes popular, then it becomes way more popular just because it's popular type stuff. So if there's 10 people in a live stream, that's better than like 1. Then that 11th person's more likely to stay. If there's 20 people there, then another person comes, they're more likely to stay. Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, this is it's lit in here, you know? There's a bunch of people. But if they see 0 and they come in, they'll probably just assume right away that it's duty, without even giving you a chance. So there's other ways you can mess with that too, you know? Get yourself 1 or 2 or 3. I don't want to like specifically say, but it's, if you just think about it, it's pretty easy. Get yourself 1 or 2 or 3. It's better than 0. So when you're starting out with the channel, with the live stream and all that, get it. Optics. Get yourself 1, 2, 3 instead of 0. Alright, we're almost done here. Monkey see, monkey do. We'll mess around more with like the troops with the faction. Maybe do guild wars. Maybe some Gems of War cardio. Like, I wanted to do specifically only the faction event today. It's the first day of it. I probably should have messed around with the troops a little bit or whatever. But other people will do that. That creates a dust storm, so then you can do your mountain crusher, which I think also does, though. Okay, so the only bad part about this team for me is I'm not leveling up a class. So I'd rather be doing the Guardians, the triple ferocity or the triple finesse, because that way I'm leveling up a class as I go, because I don't have Stormcaller to 100 and I don't have Shaman to 100. So for me I prefer using something that I can gain the most out of, you know. We just got to cast that Holy St. Astra once for that Tesla. That's nice. But I appreciate everybody that was here. I think we're going to end after this battle. Like, share, subscribe. Hit dislike if you want. You know, I don't care. Hit something, though, because everything helps. And we'll see you tomorrow. Please come by early in the morning. I'll be the early guy. Sometime. I can't say exactly when. I'm not even trying to finesse you and whatnot to get more viewers or whatever. I just have no idea. I wake up and whenever I'm feeling like going, I go. So usually at the latest it's like 8 a.m. at the very latest. So yeah, we're out after this one. I'll say goodbye and everything, but there we go. How far did we get today? Using Guardians mostly. Level 120, that's not bad. We'll do some more tomorrow, for sure. How many rewards did we get today? We got stage 10. Not bad. We got 3 days to do this, so stage 10 on the first day, plus I might do more on my own later. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Steven, D-Rock, Petri. Can't say everyone's name, you know how it is. I always say that. But yeah, any other questions before I go? Any comments, any questions, thoughts? Have a good weekend. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Get your faction done. Make sure you do it in the right order, though. Do your open it, do the quest, then go to the shop, buy up to the weapon, then open your chaos shards to get your troops. That gives you more treasure. That way you can do your horde level and quality. Then go do the faction event. Don't do it first. Make sure you got your horde level and quality up first. Make sure you got your troops, got all your treasure to do the horde level and quality. There's a certain order you want to do it in, so make sure you do that. Don't just jump right into the faction assault and start going without leveling up your horde level and quality. But yeah. Later, Trey. Hope you're staying safe, man. I know you're down there in that hurricane, or else you were. So hopefully everything's going good for you, man. I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, later, D-Rock. Later, Meow OG. Steven, D-Rock, Trey, Meow, or Mew. Alright, y'all. I'll see ya tomorrow morning. Please drop by. Leave a like. Consider joining. Comment after the fact. It helps. And, yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.